Yeah. Hey everybody. We are back with another episode of Have a Little Talk. And as you can see, we have a new face, Tanasia.
Hey.
I still need to get one of those air horns.
Oh my
for
gosh,
real.
if we get
like,
girl. See, we can't because I'm the one to do it all the time.
and that's fine, because like honestly I'm gonna be doing it too. Like it's fine. We'll just, wake people up here.
Right.
Like it's fine. It's totally fine. So, we're just gonna get it's okay. I'm about to do the same thing. I'm about to share it on my page. But while we do that, just for a few seconds, Tanasia, just tell the people about you, how you know me, how you got to join the show, all that good stuff.
Well. What to say about me? I'm just a chill, laid back girl that loves anime and loves to laugh all the time. I met Malika at the Franklin Institute.
Yeah.
That was like my right hand man. Like,
yes.
Oh my gosh. Like, she used to make my days like hella amazing. Like, cause everybody in there was just sometimes just like, ugh. I used to always have to come in here like, good morning, y'all. Like, damn.
Yeah, I had to, bring the energy up because like they were miserable.
Yeah. But I met her and we just been friends ever since. Like,
I'm so glad, so very glad. Like we hung out outside of work. Obviously, we kept in touch.
Right.
And yeah, now we're here.
Yeah, because I don't do that with a lot of people. I'm very antisocial.
Same.
I'm a homebody, so I like to stay in the crib.
Yeah, so you see it now.
Yeah, I like to stay in the crib. Like if it ain't nothing like fun to do, I'm like, nah, you gotta catch me on the flip side,
Yeah. See, like
Makes sense.
Michael met Tanasia for the first time today, so now he's like making the connection as to why we're so cool, like why we vibe, everything like that.
Oh yeah, I used to be having her crack up in
all the time.
Cause I get bored. I'm like, you know what? We have to do that, especially when we used to be on the walkie.
Yeah. No, when we were either on the walkies but we were both in the box office.
Oh my goodness, the box office, you couldn't tell us nothing, right? We would be in there watching people like.
I swear, like I was always watching people.
It was funny because I remember Harriet one time would text me. She told me so I'm just looking at y'all. Y'all just look like y'all talking hella shit over there.
And we are. And we are.
Yeah.
And we were. The whole time. We definitely were. So my plan today was to play this. Have you heard of the card game Skin Deep?
No.
Or like the and?
That sounds familiar, but I love a good card game.
Oh yeah. It's like basically like questions for every different kind of like relationship, and you just like they have actual cards. Like we have a set for like long-term couples, and then but they have one for like strangers, friends, yeah. No, literally, like if somebody you just met, or like friends.
So I'm just gonna walk up to somebody like, hey, you play this card game real fast?
You know what?
I mean, listen, you're more extroverted than I am, so you might do that, but I'm not doing it.
I mean, I think that is a good, like, icebreaker when it comes down to, like, game nights and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Because that's what I like to do. Like, I love, like, bringing, like, little board games. I even make board games for my game nights. Because I'm like, we going to find out everything.
Okay.
Like,
see.
I want to know about you.
I want to know everything. Every single thing. And the screen is a little crooked. We apologize. This is not my equipment that I'm using right now. You know what? It's the tripod. The whole Charles.
I just hate that.
All right, it is.
The legs are like they're trying to crisscross.
No, for real. Like it's on a slant. I'm working on getting my own equipment so we don't have to borrow from the facility that we're in right now. But sorry, it hasn't been a bad day. It's just been a day. Like we had the slowest Lyft driver ever. Like the man had a Tesla, and like this, like I was telling Tanasia, like the whole time he just kept tapping on the brake, and then on top of that we got stuck in traffic on the highway.
I just don't get why people have like these cars in Philly. It just be like, it don't make no sense to me.
Like, first of all, you have a Tesla. Do you want to get robbed? So
Right.
It's giving. So you want to get robbed, okay? Because that's what's going to happen. Then, like, if you're going to have a Tesla, drive it.
Right.
Like
don't
stop
be
playing.
Don't be a nut about it.
Please. Like, stop playing. They sent me a code, but I can't see it because I'm not on my phone.
I mean,
But I'm like, sorry, y'all. I'm so unprepared.
look, we gonna get it
Like,
together. It's fine. I think
started
everybody had like a little weird week, you know. January just starting off a little weird.
It's you know what? Since we're talking about the week, this week has been a week. Like I'm gonna send a code to your phone. It's no secret, you know, my whole
91, 96.
Thank you. Perfect. Okay. But, you know, I've never been secretive about, you know, my whole mental health journey and things like that. But so this week, depression and I have been throwing hands, and she almost got me, but she ain't win.
Girl, that's what I'm talking about.
We are here.
Oh.
That's how it was. Like, honestly, like, you know, because I gave you the backstory of how it was at work.
Yeah.
And for me, it was just like, oh my gosh, here we go. Like, this year was just ending a little good. Like, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get everything together. So I definitely feel you with the depression, bug, because
yeah, like
she been with Maya for the past 2 weeks. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna
God.
make it.
No, for real. Like, at one point, I was just like, I didn't even want to get out of bed.
Seriously.
Like
I honestly, like, for the past, like, 4 days, I was just constantly crying. And it was just like, I was like, I'm not even a crier. Like, I don't even like this.
no, same. And I'm just like, yo,
But then, you know, I got my mom. She was just sitting there. She was like, "It's gonna be okay." And you know, you gotta have somebody there to let you know, like, it's gonna be all right. And
yeah.
that's my right hand. She was just like, "Come on now, you know darn well you gonna get up with this." Like, no, because I was just like, I don't care about anything. Like, I just want to just stay in my room and just not do anything. But she was the one like, "No, you got this podcast coming up. You got this. You got that."
Aww.
And then shout out to my sister for doing my hair too, because, you know, I told her I was gonna give her a shout out.
Late.
Yeah, she late.
I'm not gonna lie, it's late.
Look, it was better than what I did, because I was like, girl. She know I don't do this. She said, she was like, you might feel a little but you ain't gonna look it, girl.
I know that's right. Listen, I know that's right.
But that's why I was just like, you know, gotta have yourself together, because I'm not used to being the one that's like sad all the time. Like, I'm usually be the one that's like making sure everybody else was good.
Yeah.
So it was like extremely hard for me to get up, but then at the same time I was like, no, I'm excited about this. Like, ain't nothing to be sad about. We gotta keep pushing.
Today. So I finally got this app up and running. I'm just trying. They have, as y'all can see, y'all can see the screen. There's like several different decks.
Ooh.
That's 6 questions. That's 12, 13. Wait, what is it? Virtual hug for when you're from. Oh wait, no, we're playing in person. Sorry. You can do virtual or in person. These are in person. Mama deserves the world. Okay. No.
I looked at that like,
no, absolutely not.
I was like, wait, I thought we was gonna do this little. I'm like, y'all want us to
Yeah, it's not that episode. No, not that kind of episode. Oh, that's family. I clicked on friends. Oh, no wonder. Okay, that's 15 questions. That's your friendship. Y'all just met. We'll do new friends. Okay. This is 10 questions. New friends. I guess we'll just go across.
Okay.
And each answer a question. Here we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. First question. Where's the most likely place for us to have met for the first time, and why?
I don't like that question.
It's a weird question.
That is a weird question. Like what?
So, like, I guess they're asking, like, if we hadn't met at the museum, or, like, y'all hadn't met here, what would be the most likely place?
The anime convention, somewhere where there's food.
Definitely that.
Somewhere where there's food.
Somewhere where there's food. I want to say it first, because I want people to know. but
listen, we are all foodies, big foodies.
girl. So probably would have been.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like maybe somewhere in Center City or like, you know, or like you said, like a food place or like some kind of festival or something.
Right. I don't know. That was a weird question to ask.
That was a weird question.
That threw me off.
What do you think?
Same.
Like,
yeah. Somewhere gotta have food.
If there's no food, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Is that bad? That's the first question I asked. What be you?
Right. Like, shoot, we about to start having snacks here.
Don't even get me started.
Listen.
You know, I'm snacking queen. I mean, like, what y'all want?
Listen, we can do a mukbang video, all kind of stuff. Like, listen, we can make it happen.
Shoot, let us know what y'all want to see, because we definitely...
Yeah.
We could do a snack edition. Ooh.
That could be a whole season.
Yeah.
Like, we just come in here and, like, try different restaurants
I would
or
like
foods
that.
or something like that. Oh, they're going. I know. I wish you could go now. It's okay. Because they're, like, all, like, go ahead. Okay. Next question. What's the first thing you noticed about me? So I guess each of us are gonna answer for the other two. Yeah.
Okay. With Malika, it was more so like, are we related? I'm not gonna lie, like,
No.
You remind me of my cousin so bad. So when I seen you, I was like, I really was about to text my mom, like, do Nicole got another sister that we don't know about? Because I'm looking at this girl and I just got cool with her and she just giving me vibes like we can be family. Like, I was so like, just, oh.
Have you seen the flyer?
Yes.
With our pictures?
Yeah,
I was like, we look alike. Like, we really,
I said,
I mean, from the pose to
I
like,
said, wait a minute, we might be cousins low key or something.
we gotta do a background, not a background check, but like,
But that would be funny if we was though. Cause
I wouldn't be surprised.
no, my mom's side of the family, we won't be no. We just be like, here, that's your cousin. Here you go. Hi.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna get into it, but like,
when I met Kyle, it was more so like, ooh, I like his glasses.
he has a whole collection.
Oh yeah, we gonna have to talk because yeah,
he collects frames. So
ooh yes, I'm trying to get on your level.
Yeah, that's his thing.
I don't think it's all the way up there because you know I looked at your frame. I said, oh, that's what we doing? So I gotta stay my game.
He got frames for work. He got frames for church.
Well, I said the same thing. I said, oh.
Oh, thank you. See,
I'm not gonna. I couldn't get away with those.
Yeah, you know.
But
I'm trying to dibble and dabble though. Like this is
It's
honestly like something different. Like I usually don't go for like like the cat eye / like square.
I love a cat eye.
Yeah, so I was just like, let me do the cat eye. Let me see. I know, see, because I was just like, I want to do something different. Then
are yours prescription?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I do mine's on Zennies because I pay like like a good like maybe the highest probably like $60 for it. Yeah.
That's not bad. And that's with a prescription?
Yeah, but I put some extra stuff to mine. Like I make sure these are like sunglasses. Like if I go in the sun, like they
period.
Yeah. I'm blind. Look, I take these off as a rank. So
mine are so thick, it's ridiculous.
I just make sure they can do everything.
Right. Noted. So since you already started answering, first thing you noticed about Tanasia, you said was her glasses. Okay. What's the first thing you noticed about me? Oh my god.
It's the face.
Right.
I mean.
He's gonna say Nyash.
He said, come on now. You know.
That's really the first thing you noticed?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's there. It is there.
Yeah.
It's there. I would say the first thing I noticed about Tanasia is like your personal style.
Oh.
Like you always keep your hair done, you keep your nails done, all of that. Like
what? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I was just like, I like that because like when a woman keeps herself up, that's a big green flag to me. It's like she takes pride in her appearance and everything like that. So
You know what's funny that you said that? Because I was struggling that whole time. So you
Really?
say, yeah, like, it's funny because I never really was a person that really, like, got into the nails and stuff like that. This was something new. And it was something that my sister actually got me into. Because my sister is the one that's like, you know, like, I'm gonna get did up.
Yeah.
I'm more like laid back. Like, I could put some like a cute like sweatsuit on or something like that. But like 9 times out of 10, I might have my nails or my hair done.
Yeah.
So you know, you say that, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, cause like I remember
You
you
know?
saying that like you was doing your own hair and stuff like that, and I was just like, that's dope.
Yeah,
'Cause, like I was doing my own hair at the time too. So I was
Yeah.
just like that.
And that's another thing that we clicked on because I was just like, that was my first time like really like getting out there and being like, let me try to do something with my natural hair.
Yeah.
And you know, he was like, yo, no, you can go crochet. I'm like, girl, yes, it's a journey.
Yeah, it definitely is. Doing your own hair is it's. I'm not gonna say it's not for the weak, but like you gotta have patience.
Yeah, you really do.
Definitely gotta have.
Cause I'm ready to lock this up. Like by my birthday, I'm trying to get locks. Like
I was literally just thinking about that, but like I got a mohawk right now, so like I'm growing my sides out. So
I feel like, but see, I love your mohawk though. I do.
I mean, I like it. It's just I'm ready to move on.
I think it's because you always keep it up though. Like, because
Because
I know the.
She always changing it.
Yes.
Every other 2 weeks.
The first time I seen her when she did the hawk, I was just like, no, she did. I just come back to a brand new part. I said, I see you.
I
Do that.
I just came in and like all this was going on. Oh my god! And what was her name? Jenny. She was like, I always told her like, oh, I'm gonna keep this style and I'm gonna keep it. And she never believed me. Well, at first she did, but she was like, Malika, you said. I'm like, I know what I said, but like, you really believe me?
Right.
by the end of like the season or whatever, she knew better than to believe that I was keeping my hair the same.
But that look, it gets like that. I used to change mine like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But that's
what
the.
she's doing.
I mean, but that's the benefit of doing your own hair.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to pay all this. All you gotta pay for is like the hair, and most times not even the supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Like because you already got them. So
right.
You know.
Shoot. And then the way I am, I'm so cheap. The most I pay for my hair, like this wig was probably like $60.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I've been finding some good ones on Amazon, and then my
That's where
crochet
this came from.
Mm-hmm. And then my crochet hair, probably the most I spent was like $32.
See, and that's not bad.
I was just like,
not bad at all.
Yeah,
right.
I'm like, I try to tell you, you could be good for on a budget.
You
Like,
can. No, you really can.
You'd be like, oh, I spent $200 on that week. Yeah, okay.
And how long did you keep it?
Right.
Please.
Mm-mm.
Please.
It ain't me.
I'd be like, look, if I pay $200 for a wig, sew it to my scalp.
No, real shit.
Like,
you want to see that
not,
doing it like for like 4 months straight. Like,
you understand? Like, it's
people
not
gonna be
off.
thinking that it's my hair at that point.
No, for real. Like, I'm gonna forget what my hair looked like for that
Right.
much money. Like, yeah, glue it back on.
Right.
Like, what do you mean it's lifted? Put it back.
Every 5 minutes you just checking it.
All the
I'm
time.
just making sure.
Just all the
Just
time.
making sure.
It's just wild how much people will spend on hair.
We not getting through all these questions.
We're not. We're only on question 2, and I haven't finished my answer. It's okay. We have time. We have until 3:00. So I have this book till 3. So
Okay.
it's cool. The first thing I noticed about Michael was kind of the same thing. His style. Like he always had a unique style. Not in a bad way. Like he just always had his own style. His own way of dressing, his own way of like, you know, the way he carries himself. Like it's just he is him, and that's yeah. He's an individual in the best way.
Oh,
So yeah.
that was sweet.
Next question. What is it about me that makes you feel I understand you?
Ooh, I think it's our talks. Like we've talked about some real like deep conversations.
Yeah, we have.
And
Yeah.
I don't really get deep with a lot of people. So, you know, for me, it was more so like you understood like the stuff that I was going through, but then it was also like no judgment there.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I was the same way. So it's just like, you know, knowing I could have somebody like that, it's just like, oh, thank God.
No, it definitely was a sigh of relief. Like talking to you was like a big sigh of relief.
Yeah.
For the same reasons. Like I don't hang out with people, period.
Yeah.
But I don't hang with many women because a lot of women in the past have like crossed me,
Yeah.
kind of like done me wrong, and kind of like I've been burnt by a few women, in the past, like women would call me sis and then they talk about me and all. And I ain't got time for it. I'll cut you.
Yep.
Like I don't talk. Like it's just action.
Yes.
And
like you want these hands or not? Because they eat for everyone. Like
okay, they are rated E. Both of them rated E.
Okay.
Like I didn't have time, but yeah, like talking to you, like I felt like there was no judgment. I knew there was no judgment, so like I felt comfortable, like opening up and just talking about like that deep stuff because I can't do that everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
and I felt like, especially with all the stress, we had to go through at work. I felt like we needed that. Like like when that situation happened with you. When I tell you, it was like, well, you want to fight what? Like I was so like I remember just coming in like, what's going on? And then you was just like telling me, I'm like, what do we need to fight though?
Oh, you're talking about with the girl who was stealing my stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, because you know how I feel about food. So I was like, she's stealing your food.
the food that I was paying my good money for, and
I think what made me mad was that I was like a big sis. I remember coming up to her like, so a lot of people in here stealing food though. Like that's wild. I'm just saying like whoever doing it, they just need to speak up.
Yeah, like they need to say something.
Like say something.
I mean,
that was you. Okay.
I just think that was funny because she was like, I mean, I didn't know what somebody. I said, but it doesn't matter though. Like, why would you eat something in there? She was like, I was just hungry. I understand that, but you gotta let somebody know.
And what's wild is before that happened, before she stole from me, I had given her food. Like I had some extra stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I don't have nothing for lunch." I was like, "There's noodles in my locker. Go ahead and have some."
you know they did find out that. You know what's funny about that though?
Yes.
You know how like everybody was talking about the Snapchat or whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody really found out that I was the one who really like put it out there. Like until I was leaving, and and the funny part was that if somebody asked me, I did ask like, no, that was me, because I just felt like that shit was corny.
Yeah.
And then they had like a meeting about it, and I just put it out there. I was just like, everybody that's in the Snapchat should just say what they had to say. I'm like, I don't think that y'all said anything wrong, but there's no point y'all talking shit about somebody if we can't say that to their face.
Exactly.
We all know that she stole the food.
Exactly.
But let's just talk about it, because like y'all sitting up here want to be key, and I don't do that. And so I was just like, yo, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, like and that's phony. Like that's really
yeah.
Like,
it's just like we all grown.
Yeah.
We not about to do that.
I'm not gonna laugh with somebody I got beef with. Well, actually, I didn't have beef with her. She had beef with me. Like that woman had issues.
Especially when she was on that walkie that day. She was when you text me, it was like, she know how I'm ignoring. She's like, and I'm not going to answer her though, and she still got me.
And I didn't. Like that day, it wasn't just me there.
Yeah.
Like there was other managers there. I think Felicia was. No, she wasn't before that day.
No, it was Dominique.
But yeah. But I'm just like, are y'all hearing that? Like it was just. It was way too much.
And I was just back there like cracking up. Like I didn't, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like I had so much fun in there. I didn't realize how loud I was until she got on the walkie. She was like, y'all need to stop laughing back there. I'm like, ha ha, bitch.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with us laughing. Like,
or the time that Felicia tried to look for me and I hid in the dark.
Ooh,
I was right there where like the Slytherin shit was, and you know how I got like that little dark like space right there. And you should see me. I literally was standing there and I seen her and I just was like,
that's crazy.
And she's on walking like, Tanasia, where are you? Mind you, she had walked past me like 5 times. I'm just looking at her like, this bitch. You see on my nerves.
They did the most. Well, she did the most.
Yeah, she did.
It's terrible. Okay, so Mike, it is your turn. What is it about me that makes you feel I understand you?
We married.
He said point blank to the period.
I mean, touche. I feel like if you...
Well, for you. Like, most people get married to just whatever.
Yeah. Just to say that they
stipulations and theirs, but knowing you, right? I don't know, I know you. Says much. So, yeah.
Cool.
He said, "You're my wife." What you mean?
Right, like I married you, so I mean,
you know what? It's the energy for me. He said, "What you mean?" Like that's...
he's just so confident in in us, and I love that.
Aww.
Like I love that.
See, like love. I like seeing that. I don't know that's for me, but I'm just saying. We ain't gonna get into to my relationships.
Oh boy.
It's like, nah, like I really no, like, but honestly, I do love when I hear like people get married and stuff like that. Like, even though I used to be one of them people that was like, no, I don't believe in marriage. It was more so like I don't believe in the bullshit marriage that people do now.
Yeah.
Like I'm one of them people like you want to build something with me, we gonna build.
Yeah.
Like we gonna do something, but most people they don't really understand that. So when I see people like really in love, I'll be like, cherish that, please. I'm rooting for you because
it's rare.
Yeah, it's very rare.
It's rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
And then you think you have it, but then you go through some things. You be like, oh yeah, they ain't cut out for this.
I mean,
yeah,
niggas will hold like a napkin at the first disagreement.
And you just like, all right. And see me, I can't fight with nobody no more. Like I don't be having it in me. I'm like, all right, dude, you got
right.
Just go.
Be blessed.
Right.
Okay. Because who really has time for it? Like we're getting older. It's just...
Now I used to be one of them people that used to think that I had to be dramatic though during a breakup. Like I used to fake it a lot. Like, like this is what you want to do to me. And then we'll leave and be like, all right,
you're right.
All right, back to what I was doing. I told my mom I did that one time, and she will not let this story go.
I'm crying.
Like, and she was just like, "What happened?" And it was just like, it was one guy that I was dating or whatever, and he was just getting on my nerves. But it was like, it just didn't seem like I could like let him go for real. So I just like went crazy, like, "Well, fine then, I'ma just go." And then it was so funny because like I was wiping the tears, talking to myself, right? Like, oh my god, like, like let me go get me something to eat. And he's coming from around the corner on the other side. And he was just like, bro, that was fake. And I was just like, my bad, bro. Like,
oh my god,
I don't know what you want me to do. Like,
that's hilarious.
Because it was just like, most guys, he was always like, you don't care. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna say I'm not affectionate, but it's just like, it's a time and place. And then I'm the type of person, it's just like, if you're not making me feel that way, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're not hitting it. You're not, it's not happening.
That makes sense. I mean, like, listen, if you're
but, most guys, first of all, I don't even understand why guys be wanting to date me in the first place. Because they be like, oh my gosh, like, you real cool, you like one of the guys. And then they be like, why you not submissive? And I'm like, because I ain't. Ain't nothing about me submissive, honey.
First of all, if you want a woman to be submissive, have something to submit to.
Exactly. And it never gives.
You. I know.
Okay.
But for real though,
I'm speaking on behalf of, my fellow strong black women.
Yeah. Because I just I do everything. Like, honestly, I always ask a guy, like, what are you bringing to the table? Because I can do everything for me. Everything.
Absolutely.
Like, even with, sexual stuff, it's just like, motherfuckers to be thinking that they got it like that. You be like, you don't. And I'm not trying to be no teacher either. Listen, I'm going to let you know what you need to do. But, nah. Like, I ain't about to be sitting here trying to run through the whole thing.
There's a difference between letting your partner know, like, what you like, and then having to completely teach them. Yeah. Like, it's two different things. And I was going to say something else. I just forgot what it was. Oh, we were saying on the last episode how, like, how people, most of the times the people who, like, talk the most, like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to have you doing that, don't perform. Yeah, they don't. They don't. Like, they set the bar high for themselves with all that talk, and then they don't measure up to it. And it's...
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good at dirty talking or none.
I'd rather just do it.
Like, I feel like I sound like such a guy when it comes down to like stuff like that because like I remember.
Oh God.
I remember my ex. He was like saying all this stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Da, da, da. And all I text back was bet. When you trying to do this stuff. And I was just like, oh, that's nasty. I was like, ugh. And he was just like, what? And he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and third with you, and I'm gonna caress you, and I'm just like, I'm about that life though. I'm about that talking. And he was just like, why are you so aggressive? And I was like, I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying, I'm about that life.
Listen, like, if you about that action,
I'm like, I'm gonna show her. I'm sorry. I'm about all that action.
Yeah. I'd rather just start me on this bed. Let's get into it.
I'm serious. You start talking dirty to me, I feel like you being a tease. Now I want to fight. Like, how dare you?
Right? Like, stop playing with me.
Right?
Don't stop playing with me. Oh man.
He's just like, oh shit. What I get myself into.
remember if I finished answering the question.
Yeah, my bad. That's me.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is why we didn't have like a specific topic or anything. This is why. Okay, so what it is about Mike that makes me feel like he understands me is basically the same thing. Like, he doesn't judge me. Even though it did take a while for me to like let down my guard and to really start to like, I'm starting to like open up to him a lot more. Even though we've been together for a long time. Like, we've been together for almost 7 years. We've been no. Wait, is it? No, 6. It'll be 6 years of us being together in March, and then 5 years of us being married in September. So, like, but it's only because of like my personal, like me just like my own personal like traumas and like past relationships and things like that. So it made it hard for me to open up to him and like be vulnerable.
Right.
But I'm getting there now to where I'm like a lot more vulnerable with him, because he never changed. Like, from the beginning, like, he was just always he always told me, like, I always knew he was understanding things like that, because I've seen the way he dealt with other people. Excuse me. And even with me, like, whenever I did finally like open up and like tell him things that was bothering me or whatever, you know, he understood. And like, he doesn't judge me, like, because I already know. That too. He already knew. Like, he knows me. Like, I feel like I forget that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I forget, like, this man knows me. Like, he knows when I actually am okay, or when I'm just saying it just so that he'll stop asking, or so that, you know, that he knows like when I'm trying to like hide it or something like that, you know. So that's what makes me feel like,
That's a middle finger.
It is. Yes, that is a middle finger. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's for the different types of like question. I think it's for different types of questions or whatever. Like, yeah. Oh, wrong way. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, next question is, when was the last time you cried and why?
The last time I cried, what, yesterday? Yeah. And it was just like, more so the fact that, I'm not gonna lie, I have been feeling a little lonely. But not in a sense of like, oh, I'm lonely, I need people. It's more so like, damn, like, where's the support system? Because I feel like I'm always like supporting other people, and like, don't get me wrong, I do have like people that come out and reach out, but I feel like these past couple of weeks, a lot of people, I don't want to say been selfish, because I'm like, I don't know what everybody else is going through, because I'm going through my own shit, but it's just been like, you know, hey, how you doing? And it's like, you know, I'm going through some things, but it never was like a, let me check in on her. Like, I'm a check in person, so it's just like, you know, if you tell me you're going through something, it might take me about 3 or 4 days before I actually like leave you alone.
Right.
You know, because I want to make sure you're cool. But I don't really get the same thing. Like, I get it from my family, of course. Like, you know, because I got a sister, so, you know, I feel like it's hard for me not to get asked what's going on. Like, and then I used to always be the one that, like, you know, can't hide my frustration. So, you know, as soon as I come outside here, my sister, Tia, what's going on with you? And I'm just like, But, you know, like, when I get alone, like, and I start thinking, it's just like, you know, the tears come, and then, you know, I start feeling all bad and stuff like that.
I totally get it.
But, you know, I be like, I'll be all right. I think that's the issue, though. I always tell myself at the end of the day, like, I'll cry, and then I'm like, I'll be all right. I'm gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, same. The last time I cried was last Thursday. Yeah, the Thursday that passed. I had someone who I trusted or whatever, they just like walked away from me. Like, someone that I trusted and like opened up to or whatever. And they just walked away, walked out of my life. And it was just like, it wasn't necessarily that. It's just like that was like the straw that broke the camel's back for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of that happening to me.
Yeah.
I'm tired of letting my guard down and trusting people and like letting them into my world only for them to just walk away.
Yeah.
It's just like what in the world? So like what was all that for? But I was just like really overwhelmed and like depressed or whatever, and I that was the day that I was just like in bed crying and just was like I felt worthless. I felt like I didn't matter. Like I felt like I just felt really low.
Yeah.
Like I haven't felt that low in a really long time, and I promised myself when I got myself together, I would never allow myself to get that low again.
Yeah.
So moving forward with whoever I connect with, I'm just being smart about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm working on like finding some kind of balance to where I'm not like completely like closed off.
Yeah.
But I'm not also not completely opening up like day one.
Yeah.
So
and that's how I am. Like I'm more so like, I hate I think that more so what I think I'm sad about is I used to be such a people's person. Like, I always like to be outside and like to get to know people and stuff like that. And I'm just, it's like, nah.
It's like, no thank
like,
you.
Nah,
I'm good on that.
And then even when I find like good people, I always feel bad because I feel like I distance myself from the people that I really want to hang out with because I'm afraid that it's going to fuck up. And I just like,
yeah,
nah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to stop myself from doing that, but then it's just like, it's a habit now. So now I'll be like, like even with like my friend that does my nails, like me and her, we've been friends since 2nd grade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we had our times where like we didn't see each other, but that's only because like we was in different states. But
okay.
Now that she's here and we're hanging out, I be feeling so bad because I'm like, she knows me, so she knows how I get or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, damn, I feel like I can't even be like the friend I used to be towards you because since you've been going, I've been dealing with a bunch of people that I haven't really trusted, and now like she's like, you want to hang out? You want to do this? I'm like, I don't know. And then
it's like I do, but
yeah.
I
but then when I hang out with her, I be like, I don't know why the hell I be acting like like. So I'm trying to push myself into like just being like, okay, not everybody is the same. Not everybody is going to like do you a certain way.
Yeah.
Just push yourself to be out there.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
It really is hard. And like I was listening to a podcast. It's called Permission by Dr. Jackie Green, Travis Green's wife. He's a gospel singer. I've been listening to her podcast, and she they were saying, like, she and her co-host was saying that like the only way to like get over like that fear or whatever is to that's what it was. The only way to like get past your trust issues is to put yourself out there again, or to like open yourself up again. And it is scary, like, because it's just like I don't want my time wasted. I don't want to get hurt again.
Yeah. And that's how I am, like, even with relationships. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. After this last one, I'm like, I don't know.
It's tough.
It's just
tough.
I'm just tired. Like, I feel like I have too much stuff going on, like, with my family and then like work and then school. I'm like, if you ain't trying to be here to be, my peace, you need to go somewhere.
Honestly.
Because I don't got the time nor the energy. Like,
yeah. Like, if you're not going to be an asset to my life at this point, I don't really need you.
Yeah, and it's just like, I feel like I always put, like, when I put myself, like, in other people's lives, I always, like, put myself in the back burner. Like, okay, my feelings is valid, but it's just, like, I can handle it more so than other people can. And that's why I need to, like, stop telling myself, like, if you hurt, you hurt. If you mad, you mad.
Yeah.
But I know I be, like, in the swing on people, so,
Same.
A friend of mine, she, did it twice, actually. Last year, and then last year as in 2021, coming in 2022, and then again 2022 coming in 23. Basically saying the same thing, that you matter. No matter what anybody else got going on, you have to allow yourself not just to matter to other people, but to matter to yourself.
Right.
Like, because you're no good to anybody else if you're no good for yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I hear y'all, but you know.
What's the reason?
Oh yeah, you know you be needing that.
No, for real. Yeah.
Like allow yourself to, you know, not to be stepped on or whatever, and to take the push away.
Yeah.
But at the same time, know that you are worth what you give out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think I'll be getting friends that be liking the same shit I'll be liking too. Like, I'm such a nerd, and then it'd be like, you know, I be coming around certain people, they be like, you like anime? Like, you watch it like that? And I'm like, I do. Or, you know, like, oh, you like comedy shows? Like, you know how many, I have never met so many comedy haters in my life. Like,
Really?
Yes, like, I remember this one time, I was like out, whatever, and I called myself, like, you know, trying to make friends. And they like, you know, what you like to do? And I'm like, I love stand-up comedy. That's my thing. Like, I love stand-up comedy.
Me too.
So, you know, I'm talking about, like, you know, Def Comedy Jam, and I'm talking about, like, different comedians and stuff like that. And when I tell you this person was just looking at me like, what are you
Lost
talking
in the
about?
sauce.
And I was just like, okay.
That's crazy.
And, you know, or I always get this, damn, you just, like, sit here and watch cartoons all day?
What's
Like-
wrong with that? Like
I love me some Justice League.
I was just watching Adventure Time. I was watching.
Oh my God,
I was
don't even get me
binge watching
started.
Adventure Time the past few days.
Have you watched the spinoff that they had?
They have a spinoff.
It's on HBO. It's gonna make you cry though. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it?
It is a little
Aw.
bit. Because honestly, it makes you like miss it, but then at the same time, you're gonna be like,
Oh, okay. I want to check it out. Yeah.
yeah, it was good.
I didn't know they had a spinoff. That's so wild.
Yeah, I think it came out like a year after, and it was just
Okay.
like it got like little short stories on like what happened like after everything had went down and stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
it makes you miss it though. It definitely makes you miss the show as a whole.
Oh. That's dope. Dang, where were we? Right. Oh, it's your turn to answer. When is the last time you cried and why?
I was in church.
I knew you was gonna say that. You was in church. Okay.
And it was New Year's.
Oh,
You was grateful, huh?
I was truly grateful.
Mighty grateful.
Oh, so grateful. No, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I got tearful last Monday or last Friday. Might have been last Friday. I walked in and I saw what my kids thought about me
Aww.
on Mac dry erase board.
Oh, in your classroom?
Yeah.
Aww.
that's
Sweet.
sweet.
I was like, oh, okay.
Kids will get you like that.
Yeah,
They will get you.
they will.
Okie doke. We're on question number 5. Oh God. Okay.
Hey,
I don't know if we should do this one.
If your parents were here, what would they tell me about you?
Oh God.
My mom would probably say,
Jesus.
"Ooh, God, I don't know." I think my mom would probably say my child has no fucks given when it comes down to just everything. Like my mom, hands down, for like I just don't care. Like, but she also knows that I got a soft heart. But she like, you a softie, but you don't give a fuck. Like you really don't. Like at the end of the day, you just like it is what it is. If you want to leave, you want to leave. Like it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like the main thing. Like she probably was just like, my child, you gotta excuse her. She,
No excuse.
cause she all like, especially when it comes down to men. Oh my gosh, like my mom, hands down, think that I'm so masculine when it comes down to men. Like she just be like, she like Tanasia, like why you talk? You be talking to these men like this?
The same thing has been said about me in the past. That like I think and act like a dude.
And I just be like, I don't think that's true. I just feel like I ain't about to you ain't about to come at me with no bullshit, because I know bullshit when I see it. Like that's
That
all.
part. You're not about to play with me.
Yeah, that's all. But
That's
yeah,
all that
she would
is.
just be like, Tasia don't give a fuck.
I
Like she
love
actually
that.
got me a like a hoodie
Uh-huh.
that says like, does it look like I give a fuck? Like for my birthday.
I love it. I love it so much. Okay, because I don't.
I was cracking up when I seen that. I said, oh, you funny. Like, you a funny gal.
that is funny. All right, Mike, I'm gonna let you go next. if your parents
To
were
be
here.
completely honest, I have no idea.
That's fair. That's fair.
No clue.
I feel like
given how they are feeling at the time.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
Depends on the day, the time, and what they are feeling in the moment that they're here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure it would be good things.
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
You said you didn't want to be too short.
I feel like if my parents were here and they were telling y'all about me, it would be like all good things. I feel like they would just talk about, of course, they would talk about how I'm their princess, even though I'm freaking 30 years old.
Aww.
In their eyes, I am still a child. I am 30 years old, married, all of that, but to them, I am their baby. They would probably highlight the different things that, like my accomplishments, probably talk about this podcast, they probably talk about my book, things like that. Like they, I feel like they would kind of sort of just be like singing my praises, which is nice,
I be scared for my mom to say how she feel about me. Not on some like bad stuff, but my mom be cracking me up. And, like I never know what's gonna come out her mouth. Like it just be like, okay,
like, oh,
all right.
Okay.
Cause like honestly, like a lot of stuff that, not to say that my mom, cause my mom always been the type of person that she wanted to know what her kids like even if she didn't get it, she's one of them people like, all right, just turn it on, I'm gonna see what it is.
Right.
So I remember one time my mom was like talking to somebody about me, and she was just like, yeah, cause my child, she like that anime, she like this, that, and third, and I was just looking at her like, what you know about like,
right.
and I'm like, I like anime, and then like even with like certain stuff, like she even bought me a hoodie, like was like, oh, here you go. Like she like my child a big ass nerd. Like she say like she's so proud. I'd be like, thanks.
Right, thanks, I
guess.
Oh, bad.
So yeah, she probably just buy out of pocket my first child. Like she always like to say that, my first child, the unproblematic child, the one I go to when I need to talk to somebody.
I love that.
Love that.
Okay, number 6. What's the scariest thing somebody could tell you and why?
What you mean?
Like the scariest thing someone could say to you.
That's hard.
For me, is we need to talk. When someone says that to me, okay, we're talking right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, they were like, oh, we need to talk. I'll call you later. No, I'm going to call you now, and you're going to pick up the phone. We're going to talk about it. Or, where are you? I'm coming where you are. Or you're going to come where I am, and I'm going to talk about it now. Like, I don't like that. I don't like being in suspense.
Yeah.
Because normally when someone's like, oh, we got to talk, it's some BS. And it's something that's either going to make me mad or hurt my feelings. So I'm like, let's get it over with.
I think with me, it probably would be like, I got something to tell you. Because my mom, the way she say it, I'd be like,
I hate that too.
I got something to tell you. And I'd be like, what?
Like,
and she
what
like,
is it?
And then it'd be something like, oh, I just see something that was 50% off. You been saying that
like, bro, you got me thinking somebody did. Like,
right. Or, I hate to say this, but when somebody tell me that they love me, that shit makes I be sweating like a motherfucker.
That's understandable, because to tell someone that or to admit that's a strong statement.
Yeah.
So.
Especially when you say it in somewhere like awkward. And I'm like, oh, bro, why you could be out there?
Right, like, why you gonna say that right now? Like,
yeah.
Right here.
Sorry, but we have to let you go.
You know what?
That.
See, I can't say that's scary because I think that I'd be scared of what I might do when somebody say that.
See?
Yeah.
That's the why.
Yeah, it's just like,
that's why.
Because I'm just like, bro,
what am I gonna do now?
That's the why.
Because,
Yeah.
How they, yeah.
Excuse what?
Like, what you mean?
My brother's been
Okay, I'm knocking everything over. Like,
everything I could afford to pay back.
After I've given you all this time?
All this time, all this effort. Yeah. Nah.
who else is? Oh, who else are we letting go?
Yeah.
It's gotta be a group thing.
Okay, it's not gonna be just me. Not just me. Yeah. Okay. Number 7. If we had to create something together, what do you think it would be and why? We can't say the podcast because we're already doing it. But if we had to create something together, what do you think it would be and why?
Food.
I was gonna say that. It's something involving food.
I was trying to think of something else, but I was like, food.
I would like to do like a food truck, but one that's actually mobile.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, I've seen people say stuff about it on social media, like, oh, someone should have a taco truck, but drive it through the neighborhood like the ice cream truck.
And it's like,
yeah,
why
aren't we funding this?
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh, that's actually a really good idea.
I would.
You've been reading my mind.
Don't steal our idea.
No,
we thought of it first.
We thought
so,
we thought
yeah.
And like we said, our hands is eat for everyone, so.
Period. And it's 3 of us. Well, 2. Mike's not. Yeah.
It's cool.
I'm not what?
You're not gonna jump in. You're too peaceful.
Excuse me?
I couldn't, like,
Excuse me?
I feel like you.
It's you involved. What do you mean?
You're
Okay.
right. Okay.
Okay.
You're right. It's just I've never seen him, like, he's never had to really well, no, that's a lie. He's had to raise up one time, and I was just like,
it's only that one time. You're like, oh, I love to be
Like-
concerned or around.
Maybe I was both.
Like, okay, baby.
Okay, I was like,
Shit, that's how I was about ex. Like the first time he ever like he was about to do something, you should see, man. You would thought that I was like a lawyer. I was like, what he about to do, man?
Right, like, what you,
I was like, what's going on? Yo,
Protect
it was
me.
too funny. And he was just looking at me like, he was like, are you cool? I'm like, are you good?
Like,
I was trying to figure it out.
I'm
So,
great.
got my stuff. It was too funny. He was just
like, please protect me.
and he was just laughing at me because I was like, my eyes were so big. I'm just sitting there like,
it's yeah. It's,
I wonder why that's a thing though. Like, why is it that when our men get, they be like, yo, don't do that. You just be like, oh shit. Okay.
listen, I
Okay,
love it because it makes me feel safe, and it's just like, oh, like it's kind of like a, oh, cool, okay, so that's how you, okay, cool,
Right.
like, yeah. I forgot what we was even talking about. Oh, yeah, I didn't think you would jump in because, well, I mean, you probably would. Yeah. But yeah. If
We definitely would do a food truck or something.
one that actually moves.
Yeah.
Like we would, I feel like we'd make more money doing that.
Oh yeah.
If we drove through different neighborhoods and just like,
That would
sold
be lit.
stuff. Yeah. And it's something we can do year round too.
Right.
Like not like the ice cream truck normally just comes out during the summertime, spring and summer.
Mm-hmm.
But that could be a year round thing.
Like I think it's wild.
So I don't know why.
I mean, I do too. I could go for some ice cream. I was just thinking about a milkshake.
Oh
just
my
now.
gosh, yes.
Like a really good milkshake. We're getting off. Well, I was gonna say we're getting off topic. We don't have one.
Yeah, I was about to say, as y'all can see.
Yeah. This is what we have to expect. So even when we do have a topic. So okay. If I were to really know who you are, what would you want me to know? So basically, like,
I don't know.
like if you wanted someone to like really know you, what would you tell them? Or what would you, if you wanted us to like really know who is Michael, what would you tell us?
I don't know. Just watch me.
He's saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. He's been running for Jesus his whole life. He is not tired yet.
No. I'm tired.
And he's gonna take a nap.
I'm tired. I get tired.
Yeah. And he's gonna take a nap when he's tired.
But no, I don't know. Like, just watch me.
I mean that's good.
Because a lot of people do a lot of talking.
Yeah.
That is very true.
So, and 9 times out of 10, what they talk about the most, they lack,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not who they are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you want to really know me? Watch me.
Right.
That's nice. That's good. Tanasia.
I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. If you're gonna be around me, you're gonna have a good time.
You're gonna laugh. Like
I'm all about fun. Like
yeah.
People always say that like I got resting bitch face, but just know that in between those eyes, I'm thinking about Looney Tunes, Cartoon Network.
Like in my head, it's nothing but SpongeBob references.
Yeah. Oh my god. So my little sister, she's 11, and when I tell you she is like her new thing is SpongeBob right now, and it's so bad because we just put a TV in her room, and I lied to you, I was hooking it up, and we was like in there for 4 hours straight just watching SpongeBob, like cracking up.
I love it.
And then it's the fact that she got favorites, so it just made me proud. Because I'm like, oh my god, my baby really likes something like from my childhood. Like, okay.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm a big kid at heart, you know.
So, one of my kids, right, this week, called another child a jerk. And the child told, but, you know, because we've been telling this the one child who called the little girl a jerk, like, you gotta start speaking up for yourself, like encouraging them to use their words and stop not emote through crying all the time.
Oh, okay.
And so he's like, you're being a jerk. And to his defense, she was. Like she was not like taking what he was using and not trying to give it back. And he got tired. And she told, but we were like, well, we had to talk to the both of them and say, we can't call names, but at the same time, you are not acting like a jerk.
Yeah. We
told the mom, right? And she was like, oh man, we gotta stop letting him watch SpongeBob so much.
I love it. I love it.
I was like, no,
let the kids watch SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, she just found out about the Goofy Goober song, and everybody knows that that's my song. So she was laughing because, like, all right, I'm not gonna lie, my playlist is crazy. So I do have a lot of theme songs that you like. Oh my god, how do you remember that? And like Goofy Goober came on, and like I just remember her sliding into the bathroom like what's up?
I love it.
She just like loved doing karaoke with me. Like when I tell you that girl, she is hilarious.
I've been wanting to do karaoke lately.
Yeah. I want to do it so bad.
Maybe we can, Listen, I have weekends off now, so we can.
Oh yeah,
we can make that happen. Yeah.
Karaoke is a lot of fun.
Karaoke's fun. See, some of my friends don't want to go to karaoke with me because I can sing. And
what?
So
what that mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not a competition. Like I'm not.
First of all, that's better. That's more of a reason to go.
Exactly. Like you don't like. So you don't want to gas me up. Like I don't understand. So, like, but
I'm gonna be your off-key background singer. That's all I'm saying.
But I mean, it's all for fun anyway. Like karaoke is for fun, and they're like, "Oh no, it's not gonna be fun because you can actually sing." Like that, it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, if you get like, don't laugh at me because if you sing beautifully, y'all start tearing up. You just gotta take that.
Oh my god!
Cause I am one of them people. Oh my
god.
That was beautiful. But I didn't know what to say like that. Oh my god. They're like, damn.
I'm cracking up. Oh, man. Like, yeah. I'm totally down for karaoke.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
See, I got the karaoke mic, so I'll be in my house like all the time.
He has one.
We do all day.
Yeah, he has one. He has one in his classroom.
Oh, your class right.
Yeah, he gave it to the kids one day. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Shoot, that's how I am with the kids though. Like it's so funny because I'll be like, I'm surprised I don't have any because I'll be like, every time kids be around me, they just be thinking like, oh, today she want to have fun all the time. I'll be like, y'all don't know, I'm old. Like, I work at the Y and I'm cool with like most of the teachers that's in there. Mm-hmm. And one of the little girls, she was upset because like I was in the middle of talking to somebody and she was like, you didn't say good morning to me. So me being me, I always gotta be the person that's promising somebody something. So I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. So how about we play freeze tag during recess. I'll come in there and I'll play tag with you. She's like, you promise? I'm like, I promise. This girl was waiting for me. Like, as soon as she came out the classroom, she like, listen, you're not at the gym.
Kids will hold you to it.
Man, I was in there playing with them for 2 whole hours. But if you would have seen me, girl, I was about to die. I was in there like...
I would have been worn out.
I was. But it was fun, though. Like, I loved it. And then it was, like, so funny because now these four boys, like, every day they come in, they like, I want a rematch. And I'm just like, you can't beat me.
It was so cute.
But it's fun though, like I'm a big kid, like and then I also like to keep it real with the kids. Like I'm like, it is what it is. You can come to me about anything.
Yeah.
Also, I realized that's probably why my little sister is the way she is now, because she is a funny individual. Such an old woman.
Kids with an old soul are hilarious to me.
Oh no, she is funny with her robe and her little bugs. I be cracking up like okay.
That is too cute.
She's like, you have a good day now, you hear? Like, what?
I can't.
Ever since she was little.
That's hilarious. I love that though.
Yeah, kids are awesome.
They are. They definitely are.
But these parents nowadays, I'll be like, Lord Jesus, who raised y'all?
See.
Yeah, see.
It's the parents.
It's the parents.
Yeah.
Well, I can say this year I have not had any parents that I do not care for.
That's good.
That's great. Because normally it's always at least one.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
Cause I got like 6 at my...
Now, last year I had one, but that was a pile on kind of type thing. But now we're good.
Excuse me.
This is so off topic, but like I was just looking at this record that's behind me and
which one?
Little Rick James.
That's the one from Good Times.
Mm-hmm. But can we like appreciate the fact that Rick James out here showing thigh?
Yeah, it's just giving legs and hips and body.
And as y'all can see, I'm an old soul. I love me some Rick James. Like
I never took the time to look at these records behind us. Like I saw the one from SZA.
Yeah, they got the Kanye West, they got Roots, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, that Late Registration is the only album of his that I actually bought.
Yes, hands down.
Like I went to the store, I literally bought that. And I listen to it all the time.
Oh my goodness! Don't even get me started. From middle school on, yeah, that was my album.
Oh, they took me. That was one of the things we did for my bachelorette thing. We went to karaoke.
Oh
yeah, I sang. I think I sang "Angel of Mine," but beforehand they got me like plastered. So, and now mind you, these are women in their like 60s, but they know how to have a good time.
Well, that's
so
good.
I'm like,
the only one in their 60s was my mom.
Oh,
everybody else was 50 and below.
Yeah, they're like, I mean, they're older than me, so they're old enough to be my mom. So like, imagine I'm like going out with like his mom and his aunts, but it was amazing. Like,
nice.
And I would definitely do it again.
Oh.
I would definitely do it again. But I'm not gonna let them order me nothing. Like they gave me like wine, and I remember just a bunch of like rum punches. I think it was. No.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Yeah. Never again. I haven't had one since, and this was almost 5 years ago.
I'm cracking.
Have not had one since, and because I was just the next day I was just like.
I realized I don't need to talk when I get drunk, because ain't nothing coming out of that thing. Like, I went out for one of my close friends' birthdays, and when I tell you, I was like trying to record everything, and I was just listening to myself. All you hear is, and I was just like, hey, you know, because I'm not a drinker. Like, I'm a smoker. I'm sorry. Like, I'm a pothead. I will admit that. Like,
not that. You know what? That's fine. That's fine.
So it's like, you know, now that I'm like, I'll be around people that wants to drink, it's like, I don't mind it. Like, I'm not, you know, it is what it is. I'm having a good time regardless.
Right.
But I just know that, like, when I drink, I just be on some other stuff. And it's so funny because people are like, I have such a good time with you, but I'll be like, I don't remember nothing.
Bruh.
Like, after, like, that last, like, Beyonce song, I was just sitting there like, yeah, everything was just a blur at that point. I just remember McDonald's and that was it.
No, crank it up. I actually haven't been like I haven't been like drinking or anything like that lately. So it's been, but that's only because like I'm in this whole like healing process or whatever. So I just want to keep a clear mind, just keep a clear head for the time being.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What?
You suggested it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying yes, you. No, I'll do something. I'll stay solitary. For you.
Please, that's good.
See me, I don't know. Like I know a lot of people be like, yeah, I smoke to just get away from everything. I really smoke to enjoy myself. Like I've never had like a time where I'm like, oh my god, I'm going through some things. Let me smoke. And I think that's probably why I appreciate myself, and I do like. I like to say like, yeah, I'm a pothead because I really like. It's not just the fact that I like to smoke, but I love the all aspects of it.
Yeah. Like you and that's good because a lot of people they like drink and smoke or whatever to escape.
Yeah.
And they do too much.
Yeah.
Like I know somebody who like every time they get inebriated, they just go too far and do too much, and the next day it's always some drama or some crazy story, and it's just like, come on.
And see, I don't want to be like that. I'm more so like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm drinking, I want to take a nap. I'm one of them people. If you don't see me dancing somewhere, I'm taking a nap. I'm taking a nap. You either gonna get party me or you gonna get I'm going to sleep me. Like it ain't no in between.
Facts. I'm feeling a lot more social. And I always get really hot.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
That's how you know it's like, oh, it's in her system.
Yes.
Y'all not hot. Like I literally every time.
You know what's bad? Okay. So when I was out with my friend, right? And I just remember me getting hot, and I was this close to take my wig off. I was like, who is it? And see, that's my issue. Like, I'm just one of them people. Like, it is what it is. And I was just like, I can't do this in this club. But I really was like, ooh, wait a minute. I was like, I'm outside.
Listen, that's why I do these styles and stuff. Because I will take a wig off. Like,
oh no, you should see when I left. Like, out the car. Like, I stumbled out the car, and like my little sister, she's a night owl, so she stayed up. And I just remember coming in, and I just took the wig off. It was just like later, like. I'm like, Lord Jesus, just let me get up, please.
Yo, that's hilarious.
And she's like, you okay? She's like, your wig came off. I said, I took it off. It's fine.
Right, it's so sweet.
I was hot. I was like, my braids need, my scalp need to breathe. And my mom was like, you just left the wig in the bathroom. I sure did.
I'll come back for it.
Yes. Man, I was sweating up a storm. I was like, I don't like this.
That's the only part I hate is that I get so hot. It's just like, oh my god, because I have low iron, so normally I'm cold all the time.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm a little chilly, but I'm okay. But like, that's the only part I hate about it. Like, I get so hot.
And then I don't like the fact that when I get hot, it seems like you get hot, and then it's like the turn up be inside of you. Like it'd be like a build up.
Yes,
you might hold up. What's about to happen?
You literally feel it. It's like, what am I about to do right
now?
Like, what is
and now it's like, do you do anything? Do you say anything? I'm just like, I don't know what's about to happen.
Right, I don't know whether to turn up or just chill out. Like I'm just like, okay, which part of me is about to come.
And then for me, it
now.
always be like the song. Like I feel like it always happens like that. Like I will feel the build up. That song come on, then all of a sudden you just see me back up.
Yeah, then it's a wrap.
And it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're gonna have a good time with me.
For sure. You gonna laugh and you gonna eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I hate the people that get drunk and won't cry.
Or the ones who get belligerent. I just be like, like the ones who get angry.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Cannot do it.
Yeah.
Like, no, who wants to deal with that sober?
Yeah. I love you guys type person.
I get very affectionate. Like if I'm with him, I get like I'm just all of, like I come this short just being like bend me over. Like yeah.
Oh no, that's me straight up.
Yeah. I just
like
I don't care where we are.
Yes.
Like I don't care.
I remember I said that to my ex. We was at my sister friend's house, and like we always have our game nights there. And I just remember just sitting there, and my sister was sitting across from me. I just turned around to her. I was like, "You want to fuck?" And she was just like, "Today's." I'm like, "No." But I'm still asking the question though.
Right, like
I was just like, but
But I'm serious.
Like, that's what it is. He was just looking at me like, yeah. Yeah. I was just like, cool.
I love it.
And now I'll just go back to what I'm doing. Like, it just be that bad.
Listen, it be like that.
Sometimes you just gotta say what you mean, and then just like let it just go.
Let it ride. Yeah, just let it ride. Like it is true. Like a drunk. What does it say? Like a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. Is that what the phrase is?
Like my sister said, the funniest. She said that what she loved about getting drunk with me is if we having a conversation. Like, all right, so I ended up cussing out one of her friends over anime. Cause like he was in my conversation though, but I was drunk. I didn't know. All right, not say I didn't know I was drunk, but I didn't know I was drunk because it didn't taste like a drink. And then my sister, she was just throwing them back and she was just filling in my cup, so I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
So I'm like talking to someone about anime and stuff like that, and then I just heard the dude like, "What would you say? 7 Deadly Sins is trash." And like I don't know what happened after that. I just remember just being in his face like, "What you mean? What do you like to watch?" And I think he said something like Dragon Ball, and I was like, "Oh, kill!" I'm like, "What? What?" And she was just like, "Yo, you had me die." She said, and she was just like, "Yo, your drunk ass was just like, hold my drink, cause now I talk to my." And she was just like, you was just following him, like just naming shit like Bleach, such and such. You gonna tell me that is over that? I'm like, oh my god,
I'm
yeah.
cranking up.
I am one of those people, yeah.
Listen, nothing wrong with it. Listen.
We're gonna have a fun conversation, just know
For
that.
sure. Yeah.
It's all I love.
For sure. Oh man. Oh, I don't think I didn't. Wait, did you answer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you didn't answer.
I didn't. Okay. If y'all were to really know who I am, I would want y'all to know that there's layers to me, and there's different levels of access to me depending on like who you are and how you treat me. Like to y'all specifically, like y'all would be like two of the closest people to me, like as far as like accessibility and things like that, and like how vulnerable I am with y'all. But that's because of the level of comfortability that both of y'all give me. Now other people, they don't get far at all. Like I literally just blocked somebody yesterday.
Girl, I stay on the block list.
See, I need to get better with that because me, like, I always come up with some kind of excuse as to why, you know, but it's just like, I don't know, I was just like, there's literally no reason for me to be in touch with this person, like, so.
And that's how I was at first. Like, I always was the type of person, like, I never really unfollowed or unfriended or blocked people. But at the same time, I'm like, if I'm going to ghost you anyway, I might as well.
Yeah.
Because I know, all right, so I'm a little petty. And I think that's because that's the Aries in me. Because if you come at me a certain way, if you catch me on the right day, you won't catch it. So that's what made me start, like, blocking people. Because, like, I kept seeing myself going to the same patterns of me wanting to cuss people the fuck out. So it's just more so, like, to just stop myself from being that angry person, I'm gonna just block you, so I won't be tempted to cuss you out.
That makes sense. I'm just like, I guess I'm just like looking at things differently now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, there's levels. I mean, not that I'm just this like super important person. It's just that I've prioritized myself now.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I have to protect myself. I can't give everyone full access because everyone the totality of me. Yeah. Like I am a complex person. Like there's different layers and sides and parts of me, and like
I don't necessarily describe you.
Okay, I think it's back once. Okay. We're good now. Ooh, okay, we not fall.
So other people will do certain things, and I'll go, oh, my wife does that. My wife does that. So it's not necessarily describing you, so to speak. Like I'll just see different things that remind me of you
Uh-huh.
that they do, and then I'll be like, oh.
Okay. Cool. So even though I know you just met her, how would you describe Tanasia to others?
She's I had it.
A what?
I had it, now it's gone.
Oh.
Great personality. A firecracker.
For sure.
For sure.
I'm not gonna deny that.
Like in a good way though. Like, or I mean, if you cross her, she could be
It's
a
gonna be bad
firecracker
for
in
you.
a bad way.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah.
Thank you.
Good vibes.
Thank you.
Cool. I'll start with Tanasia. If I was to describe you to others, I would definitely say I feel like you're like a long lost relative. Like, honestly, I feel like if we do enough research, we're gonna find out somehow
We
related.
have to be like we have to be
somewhere I feel like we're related. Like, shut up.
See, my cousin behind my cousin.
So we got a whole emotional moment. Like, we should go with Maury.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We should go with Maury.
Like somebody lying to us.
No, for real.
We know we're related.
For real. Like, we are. Just somewhere along the line, we are.
Do us the DNA test.
Yep. Yep. We might go on Maury. just for that. I would also say, like, you're not one to be played with. Like, you're a genuine person. You're a genuine person, not somebody to be played with. Like, if you're gonna be connected, I feel like if you're gonna be connected to Tanasia in any way, just come correct. Like, don't come with any, like, don't come with no mess.
Yeah.
Just come correct, because you won't last. Like,
you
just won't last. Like, if it's anything else, if it's anything less, it just won't last.
Because, it's like, not to say, like, because I miss everybody that I worked with at the Franklin Institute, but you can tell, like, it was just, you could tell who I messed with and who I didn't.
Oh, it was clear.
And
it was very clear.
I used to always come in, like, because I came in saying, like, I want to be positive. I want to make sure, like, I get to know everybody.
Yeah.
But it was just, like, I think it was after I met you, honestly.
It was.
I think it was after I met you. I was just like, I don't even need to know nobody else. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'm good.
Because I think it was like you, Harriet, and Sarah probably was like, and Kara. Y'all was probably like my main.
Yo, I miss Kara.
I miss Kara too.
That was my girl.
Like, y'all was probably like the main ones that I really was like making sure, like, where's they at? Like, are they okay?
Yeah, like there were certain people that I looked for to be there, and when they weren't, I was just like.
Like when she switched our schedules or whatever, we wasn't seeing each other like that. I was hurt. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna do nothing.
I was not happy about that at all.
I used to just walk around the museum like, this is boring.
Yeah, like this is a little.
And it was like as soon as you came in, I had to leave. I'm like, this is boring.
Right, I hated that. I hated it so much. I think we only worked together for like an hour.
They was really trying to break us up, but it's fine.
That's what it was. Like we know what y'all was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Y'all was jealous.
Very jealous.
It's fine.
With her crunchy ass afro.
Dry. Giving Brillo pads.
I got so mad when she did that indirect meeting and shit. And remember, I was behind her, and everybody was there. I was just looking at her like, now, if you just, because it was just like, why you gotta be indirect? Because she was just like, I know some people don't like the way I'm handling things, and I just felt like that was only because she heard me say something. And I was just like, you might as well say it because I'm right here.
Yeah, like she's very passive aggressive.
It was weird.
And I don't like that.
Yeah,
she's a weirdo.
But yeah, just come correct. That's all I say. I'm not one to judge. I love people for who they are, but damn.
Yeah, but don't play. Like, just don't.
Yeah, just don't come with me no dumb shit because I'm not with it.
Exactly.
I'm not. All positive vibes will be here.
That's right. That's right. If I were to describe Mike to others, I would say he's definitely one of the most genuine people you'll come across. He has a big heart. He's very patient. I mean, he's another one who doesn't play. He is very laid back, but when it comes to the people he loves, and when it comes to the people he loves, he's not gonna let you like talk about them or talk bad about them, nothing like that. Like, he defends the people he loves. Definitely a protector. Yeah, he's very, very loving. Yeah.
Y'all so cute.
Lately I just been like just all like my man.
That's just supposed to be. Like, what you mean? I'm just saying, like, y'all ever renew y'all vows, I will be that friend in the background. Like, yes! Her man.
Period. If I do have any bridesmaids, it's probably just gonna be you.
Look, and I'll be doing my bridesmaids duties all day, every day. It will be lit. And I'll be in there like, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry, Pastor.
I'm crying. Oh my god. Okay, last question. Oh, okay, this is a good way to end it. Okay, so what is your favorite thing about me?
Oh my gosh. Just you, honestly. Like, I just love you. Like, you're just like somebody that I could really just hit up and be like, hey girl, what's going on? And like, we could just bust it up like we seen each other yesterday.
Right.
Like, and I don't get comfortable with people like that. But like every time I seen you, like even when we didn't even know each other like that, it was still like you gave me like comfortability. Like, you gave me like, oh, this is somebody that I could see me being friends with for like forever. So yeah, I just say you.
Cool. I'll take it. Even though y'all just met, if you could pick something, what is your favorite thing about Mike?
All right, well, this is going to be from, like, a friend's perspective, but I'm going to say it's your love for my friend. I can, like, yeah. Because, see, you know, we talked about you. You know, we talked about you.
I was going to say the same thing about you.
What? You know what? See, I told you we were going to get along.
This is great.
But, like, you know, like, even with, like, before I met you and stuff like that, we did have conversations and stuff like that. And it was just, like, I could tell how much she loved you. So it made me realize how much you loved her. And that's all, like, I honestly be worried about. Like, as long as y'all cool, I'm cool. So, you know, I just feel like, you know, you that mean. So I will say, yeah, your love for my friend is my favorite thing about you. And your glasses collection.
I legit was about to say the same thing.
Well, there's that. Okay.
Yeah, we just love you.
I'm glad y'all do. Shoot. Listen.
But yeah.
Okay.
That got me all in my feelings.
Right, like I didn't know it was gonna get all sentimental. Like,
I know we got all soft.
Yeah. So you said your favorite thing about Tanasia. So what's your favorite thing about me? Never mind.
Song about it.
Let me guess, feeling on your booty.
You know, that's how you know what the love is real, though. If he ain't feeling on your booty at least 5 times a day, it's a problem.
Oh my god.
If he ain't just say, hey, what's going on?
Every chance he gets.
Love you.
Every chance he gets. Every single chance he gets.
See, when you start getting mad at the fact that he ain't giving you the booty rubs, that's how you know.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna know something's off. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Like, did you not see it right here?
Right.
Oh,
like,
you just gonna go past it?
Because I know you didn't miss it. Okay, so my favorite thing about y'all, I mean, even though like it was already said, like I would just say like you guys' love for me, like it's truly genuine, like, and I don't question it, like with either one of y'all. With a lot of people, I question it.
Yeah. Like
with other people, I'm not sure, but with at least with the two of y'all, I'm sure. Like I know that y'all are down for me. You know, y'all will ride for me. Like if no one else is there, I at least have y'all too.
Yeah,
So
sure.
yeah. And vice versa. Like, I'll jump first and we'll talk later.
No.
At the police station. Like, we'll figure it out in the police station.
Okay.
But, you know, yeah. Jumping first.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Be right in there like, girl, I like the way you handle that, though.
Like, I mean, like, no question. So, yeah. This was good. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I have to. Okay, cool. Okay, so that was fun. That was like
fun.
really, really fun.
That was really fun.
This was a great episode. So, you know, you all got to get to know us better. Y'all got to meet Tanasia and get to know her better. So get used to seeing the three of us. The podcast will be growing and expanding. I'm gonna get better equipment. I'm gonna get my own equipment so that we don't have this slanting problem, or any other problem moving forward. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, if y'all have any ideas for topics or, you know, anything you want us to cover or talk about, or if you have any questions, feel free to hit us up. Please like, share, and tag. Share this episode and past episodes if you'd like to. And we'll be back next week. Same time, same place. I don't know. We might be in a different room. I don't know. But yeah.
I like in this room though. I like the records in the back.
Yeah, I
Giving
like
me a
it
good
too.
vibe.
Yeah, I do like the vibes of this room. I think this is our first time recording in this room. But yeah, I really like it. But yeah, we'll definitely be back. Yeah, same time, same place next week. Thank you all for tuning in, and yeah, that's a wrap. See y'all. I gotta go press in.
I swear we like the same person. Like we gotta be related.
Like I think we are. Like I'm convinced that we are. Like I don't really
bloopers.
we don't really need a test, but I mean,
right?
You know, just because we're. Oh, there it is. Okay.